Okay, and the flow will take you beyond. Okay, don't worry about how much you don't know. Such kind of mindset you leave. Okay, because some of the times we don't understand because we have locked ourselves that we will not understand. Okay, come out of that. Okay, yes. So continuity, we have known what is continuity. For continuity, three things. One is limit x tending to a, f of x should be equal to f of a. F of a must exist. Limit x tending to a, f of x must also exist. Okay, only then it is continuity. So there are three types of discontinuity. First one is discontinuity of the first kind, where the both sides right hand limit and left hand limit does not match. Second kind is that left hand limit does not exist, or right hand limit does not exist, or both does not exist. Okay. Third one is, which is called removable discontinuity. Both right hand limit and left hand limit exists. Both the limits are equal to each other, but the function value there is not equal to f of x value. So it is not continuous. It is not defined at that point, probably. Okay. So let us see one by one such kind of things. Okay. We have seen one examples where we have seen discontinuity of the first kind. Okay, so you have an example here. Correct. So now let us go with the discontinuity of the second kind. 1 second, students. Let me change the my monitor settings. 1 second. This monitor is very. I generally keep it at 100%. It is reflected on my face. Okay, fine. So now let us go with second question. Check the continuity of f of x is equal to x into 1 plus e power 1 by x, e power 1 by x divided by 1 minus e power 1 by x at at uh, okay, at x is equal to 0. Check this at x is equal to 0. Can you do that, students? Check the discontinuity or continuity at x is equal to 0. Okay, check for continuity. So what should we do first? One of the things, one of the methods I have told you is, when you are going with h plus, what you can do, you can use x plus 0 plus h, or whatever the value x we got. Okay, that plus h we can go. And when you go with h minus, you can go with 0 minus h, with h tending to 0. Correct. So here I can write this as, if I consider limit x tending to 0 minus, I can replace this by saying, instead of x, so we'll say x 1 plus e power 1 by x divided by 1 minus e power 1 by x can be equal to limit h tending to 0. Instead of h, I will put 0 plus h. 0 plus h. If this was x tending to 1, then it will be 1 plus h. Makes sense? It is 0 plus h. So, sorry, not 0 minus. This is 0 plus. I'm sorry. If it is 0 minus, let us keep it 0 minus. Let it be minus here. For 0 minus, it will be 0 minus h. Let us keep it like that. 0 minus h. And then here, 1 plus x raised to 1 by minus h. Because 0 minus h is minus h. Correct. Divided by 1 minus e power 1 by minus h. So what would be the value, students? If you see the value here, this will come as minus h. Okay, so minus h is there. So limit h tending to 0. Here you see, as you put this as 0, let us put it as 0 here, minus 0. Let us substitute. We have to try substitution, is it not 0? And here this will be 1 plus x raised to minus 1 by 0 divided by
It should be e. 1 plus e to the power of 1 by
I
minus.
am very okay. Then we have 1 minus e power minus 1 by 0. correct? So what is this? Tell me what is the value you get here? You get it as 0, correct? Because e power minus infinity is how much? E power minus infinity is 1 by e power 0, correct? And e power 0 is 1, so it will become how much? It will be 1. Here it will be 1, correct? So one of the things what we can do here is, will we get 0 is the question. Yes, we will get 0, correct? So here we will get e power infinity, right? E power infinity, see, let us understand this properly. This will become 0 into 1 plus e power minus infinity, which is equal to 0, and 1 minus e power minus infinity, which is 0. So it is 0 into 1 by 1, which is equal to 0. Make sense? Similar way, find out limit x tending to 0 plus. What is x tending to 0 plus, students? 0 plus f of x is equal to limit h tending to 0. Here we will have plus h into 1 plus e power 1 by h, correct, divided by 1 minus e power 1 by h. Can we find out what is that, students? How can we get it? Are we getting into trouble here? Can we substitute? Can we cut a common denominator? Check it out. What is the answer here? This limit, let us find it out. So 1 by 0, e power infinity, 1 plus e power infinity divided by 1 minus e power infinity. So e power infinity by e power infinity. Infinity by infinity. Is it not, students? Stuck? Correct. You can
Yes,
use
sir.
L Hospital's rule if it is infinity by infinity. But there
But
is a
sir,
0 here. Correct.
yes, sir. Sir, but sir,
0 into
0
infinity.
into, yes, sir. 0 into infinity by infinity, what it happens?
It will not come. Is it not? So we are stuck there. Okay. So we will make some changes. We will see whether we can take h. Let us take e power 1 by h outside. And here it will be 1 by e power 1 by h plus 1, correct, divided by e power 1 by h we will take outside. We will have 1 by e power 1 by h minus 1. So e power 1 by h, e power 1 by h can cancel, cut a common denominator. We cut something common. Okay, so that will become limit h tending to 0. Now substitute, you will see that h tending to 0, this becomes e power infinity. So this will become 1. So this comes as limit h tending to 0, h into 1 by e power 1 by h plus 1, and that will come as, when you substitute that, you will get this as equal to 0 into 0 plus 1 divided by 0 minus 1, correct, students? What is the answer? You get 0. So what is happening? Left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. Now another question is here, one of the things what has to be understood is, here it is not said properly. Okay, wait a minute, I have not completed this question properly. This is a solution. It is given that this function is defined. I'm sorry, students, there's a mistake here. Okay, this function is defined, not very much. Okay, this function is defined for x not equal to 0. Okay, for x is equal to 0, or f of, when x is equal to 0, for x is equal to 0, f of x is defined as 0. Very important. Okay, so this is the function, very important. I did not put it properly. Okay, so the function is, it is equal to x when x is equal to not equal to 0, and for x is equal to 0, f of x is equal to 0. So here three things are happening. Okay, first thing is that left hand limit is equal to right hand limit plus, okay, left hand limit is equal to right hand limit is equal to f of a, because f of 0 is equal to 0, which is equal to left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. So what happens? F of x is continuous. Make sense? You can check otherwise also. Even if you take e power x outside, you will get 0 only here. Okay, even if this was not given, this particular thing is not given, still you know it is 0 only. So it's a continuous function. Make sense? Don't have to get intimidated, students. Go step by step. The intimidation is not required. Intimidation is something big you have. Okay, you feel it's difficult. Don't do that. It's not difficult. Everything is gettable. It's our Bosco. Let us see where is Bosco. You can take any JEE book and also you can see, students, it is the same. Okay, it's no different. Whatever I have said, only that much is there. Okay, nothing great. Maybe in PUC there are a lot of questions which are being asked, so it might have given you a lot of tensions. It's not like that any further. And somehow our teacher density is also less. We have less number of teachers per students. Okay, let us check something. Learn, students. Have you understood? Anybody who did not understand? I hope I have started recording. Yes. Anybody who did not understand? How many of you did not understand? Raise your hands. No one? Fine. Very good.
Sir, we are just checking the continuity here, no?
Yes, we are just checking the continuity. We are just checking whether it's continuous or not. That's it. Okay. Let
So
us see
then
some.
last part, f of a is equal to f of 0 is equal to 0. So that part.
Yes, because what happened? Three conditions are there. First of all, left hand limit should exist, right hand limit should exist. Correct. Second condition, left hand limit should be equal to right hand limit. Third condition, left hand limit, right hand limit, or limit should be equal to the function at that point. Three things.
Okay.
All the three are done. Again, I'll repeat. So, what are the things for continuity? For something to be continuous, there are three things. First is left hand limit and a right hand limit must exist. First one, first condition. Conditions for continuity, if I say. Conditions for continuity. Okay. First condition, left hand limit and right hand limit must exist. Second one, left hand limit should be equal to right hand limit. That means limit must exist. Second, third thing is that value of the limit must be equal to value of the function. That means limit extending to a f of x must be equal to f of a. Now, if this happens only, then it is continuous. Otherwise, it is not continuous. Let us take examples and we'll see one by one. Okay.
So previous slide once.
Yes, please.
So there we took e to the power of 1 by h outside, right? In that,
Yes.
what if you would not take it outside and directly substitute 0? E to
Then
the
you
power of
then
1,
you
then it would come e to the power of 1 by infinity. If you would substitute
no. What will happen
1
is
by 0, it would come.
1 by 0. So infinity
Ah,
will get.
okay.
So e power infinity is what? What is e
It's
power big number? Big number, correct?
big number only.
Right. That big number plus 1 is a big number.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you have a very big number over here. You have very big number here. It will come as 0 into infinity divided by minus infinity. Everything is unknown things.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Correct. So we are stuck there. Make sense?
Got it, sir. Got it.
Yes. Tomorrow also we will go with continuity and then we will see continuity and differentiability. Okay. Then you will understand everything one by one. Okay. Let us do another problem. Okay. This is something which has come in gate. I don't remember which gate, but still. Okay. Check the continuity of, or we will say question. Okay. Question is like this. Okay. I don't remember which gate it has come. F of x is given by something very big, you see. Okay. 0 at x is equal to 0. Okay. Half minus x, half minus x at 0 less than x less than or equal to less than half, not equal, half. Okay. Then half when x is equal to half, half when x is equal to half. Okay. Then 3 by 2 minus x, let me put it like this. Okay. 3 by 2 minus x when half is less than x is less than 1, and 1 when x equals 1. Fine. Which of the following are true? Which of the following are true? First question. F of x is continuous. F of x is continuous at x is equal to 0. Second one. F of x is discontinuous. Discontinuous at x is equal to half. Third. F of x is continuous. F of x is continuous at x is equal to 1. Fourth, all are true. Check that out. So first of all, x is equal to 0, we will see. Is it continuous? Let us check it out. Okay. If I put t 0 less than x less than y. So before that 0 plus h, let us take x is equal to 0 plus h. What would be the value? Okay. Plus 0 plus h, you have to take this, is it not? So we will take limit h tending to 0, half plus 0 plus h, half minus 0 plus h, correct? So what is the value coming? The value is coming as 1 by 2. Makes sense? Makes sense? So at x is equal to 0, at x is equal to 0, f of x is equal to 0. But as you move a bit further, it comes as half, 0.5. Makes sense? It comes as 0.5, right? So it is discontinuous. So f of x is continuous at x is equal to 0 is wrong. Check it. X is equal to half. Is it discontinuous at x is equal to half, students?
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, that x is equal to 0 plus h.
Hmm.
Sir, if the value was around in the equation, that is f of x is equal to 0 at x is equal to 0, no? If it was around 1 or 2, then x is equal to, then it is it 0 plus h, or we have to take that value?
In case. We will see the next one. Overall, we will see. Okay. Now let us take x is equal to half. Okay. So at x is equal to half, we have to take, is it not? Whether it is discontinuous or continuous, correct? So x is equal to half means it's somewhere here. Okay. 0.5. So when we have to take left hand limit and right hand limit, left hand limit is here, right? So let us check out. Okay. Limit h tending to 0. So left hand side, what is that we have to take? We have to take this, correct? It is half minus what is x here? 0.5, half, correct? Minus h. Makes sense? Makes sense?
Okay, sir.
So here we are taking half here, because before this, what is that equation we take? We take this equation, correct? We take this equation for values before this, is it not? So I have taken half minus h. Makes sense? Correct. Okay. Now what is this value? As h tends to 0, this value goes to 0. Very bad. Okay. Here it is half minus x. So what is happening? It is coming like this. And at h tends to 0, here at this point it goes to 0 as a limit. Okay. Let us take the right hand limit. Okay. So limit, this is left hand limit. Okay. What is right hand limit? Right hand limit, h tending to 0, 3 by 2 minus half plus h, correct? Half plus h. What is the value of this? As h tends to 0, 3 by 2 minus half. What is 3 by 2 minus half? What is 3 by 2 minus half? 1, is it not? 1, is it not? So what is happening? As a limit over here, it is 1. Makes sense? So as a limit, it will go to 1. Then let us take, what is the value of f of x at x is equal to half? What is the value of this f of x? It is half, 0.5. So it is 1 over here, I'm sorry. As a limit, it will go as 1. Okay, when you come as from other side, when you go as a limit, it goes as half. Okay, and actual value is 0.5. See how complicated things have become, and but it's easy. We make understand the proper one. This is x. As a limit, when you go, so let us say 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2 minus half. Then what happens as you go more and more, it will reduce, is it not? 3 by 2 minus half, then it will reduce, right? Till what level it goes? 3 by 2 minus 1 till half. So this is the function, correct? Is it not discontinuous? Till where? Till it is 1. This is how the function goes. Till this is 1, it is like this, correct? So it is discontinuous at half. Why discontinuous at half? Left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. Also, it is not equal to the function. So this seems to be right. Now by then only you can click this as right. Let us check whether f of x is continuous at x is equal to 1. Check it out, students. Write this down one by one.
Sir, sir, could you please once again explain this one at function value? Then
So from where do you see it? We'll start from here. Okay.
no, sir. This one at x is equal to 1 by 2. Then we should get f of x is equal to 0. No, so then that the third condition of continuity.
See, what is happening is, see, in this region, where in the region over here, away from this, okay, less than 0.5. What is that we have to get? 0 to 0.5. This equation has to be done, is it not? And we are going from h negative, you see, 0.5 minus h, where we are here. We are approaching as h tends to 0, we are approaching 0.5. Make sense? Getting that? I'll repeat again. Okay. Here from 0 to 0.5, what is the equation we have to use? We have to use this. But we don't have to land on 0.5, because the moment we land at 0.5, the answer will come as 1.2, 0.5 only. F of x value will be 0.5 the moment x is equal to 0.5. But we have to approach it as a limit. So when we will do it? When we go the value of x as half, which is this value, minus a small value. Correct. Half minus a small value. How small? H tends to 0 as a limit. Makes sense? So here it is half minus h. Getting it, students? Hello?
Yes, sir, understood.
Okay. So that if you say h tends to 0, you put h is equal to 0. What do you get? 1 minus half. Half minus half is 0. Now let us take on the other direction from 0.5 to 1. From 0.5 to 1, what is happening? What is the way we have to take? We have to take this 3 by 2 minus x. Correct. So 3 by 2 minus half plus h. Correct. Making sense? So h tends to 0. This is clear. This is clear. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it is 1. Correct. So left hand limit and right hand limit. This is right hand limit. So left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. So first of all, which type of continuity is this? Which kind of discontinuity is this? The first one, is it not? Jump discontinuity. Make sense? Then also, another point what happens is the function at that point is 0.5. Even though this was equal, then also this would have been right, because what would happen if this is a this one? The f of x wouldn't have been equal to any of the limits. So it would have gone. So this is basically jump discontinuity. What is this here? This one is also jump discontinuity, because it is 0. No, it is not jump discontinuity. We are having here, but this side we do not know. It is not defined previous to that, so we cannot decide. Correct? We on the negative x, it is not defined at all. So we cannot say whether it is what type of discontinuity is more than that. We will say f of x is not equal to f of a. Correct? So what that comes as removable discontinuity. Okay, fine. Okay. So yes, students. The third one you see, this one.
Sir,
Sir,
F of x is continuous at x is equal to 1. What type of discontinuity is that?
hello.
Hello, yeah.
Sir, could you show that number line once again? Like yesterday you explained why 0 plus h. Could you show that once again?
This one.
No. Sir, in that number line,
This
sir,
one.
that. Yeah. Could you explain that part again?
See here, when you go with x is equal to 0 minus, what we are doing from x, it may be x is equal to a. Let me explain it like that. Okay. So let me explain like this. Okay. If I have a number line, and on the number line, I have to say x is equal to a. Here I have to check the continuity. Okay. So here you say it is f1 of x, and here it is f2 of x, in case the function are same, different. Okay. So now here on this side you will put left hand limit. Okay. That is limit extending to a minus would be equal to, extending to a minus would be equal to f of x, f1 of x minus h. Sorry, f of a minus is f1 of x would be equal to limit h tending to 0 f1 of x minus or a minus h. Makes sense? Makes sense?
Okay, like since a is bigger and h is smaller, so a minus h, right?
No, not like that. Not like that. Not like that. H is a distance. I am negating that from h, from a,
Yeah, sir. Like we are coming from the
left hand side.
negative side, right? Yeah. So minus h because it is on the lower side, like lower side of a.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Similar way, limit x tending to a plus f of x is f2 of x is equal to limit h tending to 0 f2 of a plus h. Makes sense? Correct.
Yes, sir.
Anybody who did not get this? See, one of the things in PUC what we have not done is we have not understood these things. Correct. Anybody is appreciating these things? Everybody is appreciating the way I'm going? Anybody did not understand this concept? Yeah. If you
Yes,
did
sir,
not
number
understand,
line part.
huh? Yeah, Ramakrishna. Yes.
Number line part, sir.
Which one?
Last one, number line part.
Number line.
Over to H and
Let us do an example. Let us do an example and let us see. Okay. Let me say that f of x. Huh? You want to write this?
Yes, sir. I'm writing one second.
Please write.
Sir,
Huh.
sir, can you also explain about removable discontinuity?
I'll do that. Wait a minute. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I'm going in that for that.
Okay.
We will talk about removable discontinuity also. Okay.
Done, sir.
Done. Very good. Okay. So just a second. I have to open up this one also. Old gate question papers also have to open. There will be removable discontinuity. Question is there. Okay. It's coming. Okay. It's on its way. Okay. So now let us understand first. Okay. The basics has to be understood properly. Okay. So now let us continue here. Okay. So first of all, let us do let us complete this one. Okay. Then I'll go back to this. Okay. Check at x is equal to 1. Can we check it out? Okay. Here only we can explain. Okay. Let us do this problem only. Okay. So this problem here, you say, so what has happened here? We have defined this function as like this. This function is this way, students. Okay. So 0 at x is equal to 0, the value is 0 only. Okay. But as x goes a bit higher, okay, what it will be? It will be 1 by 2 minus x. So it will be, this is 1 by 2 minus x. But as it reaches 0.5, very weird type of example this is, as it reaches 0.5, where it reaches over here 0.5. Okay, the function reaches 0.5 f of x. But as it goes a bit higher than 0.5, it starts from nearly 1 and then it reduces, right? 1 minus x. So the function is like this. Observe the function I am drawing like this. Observe. So it will come down till here, and when it is 1, when it is less than 1, this function, which is that function? That function is 3 by 2 minus x. For example, here you see, here in this case you see, okay, what is the function over here? At this point, a bit h this side, okay, it is 1 by 2 minus x. And when it reaches 0.5, it is 0.5. F of x is 0.5, okay. And then when it reaches a bit above 0.5, 0.5 plus h, if you go for 0.5 plus h, what is the value? It goes nearly 1. Getting this point? This is what I was explaining that time. See, let us take this particular case. This is, let us approach x is equal to point. Let us approach x is equal to 0.5 from left hand side and right hand side of the number line. Okay, I'm repeating whatever we have done in the last 2 slides. Okay, so when it is from the left hand side, what is it? This is half minus x, correct? So when you're going left hand side, limit x tending to 0.5 f of x 0.5 minus, I will say, when you say 0.5 minus, it means left hand limit. I'll repeat again. When you say 0.5 minus, it is left hand limit. And this left hand limit, what is that? We have to put f of x f of x, we have to put this half minus x. So let us put that. That becomes limit h tending to 0, h tending to 0. Instead of f of x, I will put half minus. Instead of x, I will put 0.5 minus h. Make sense? Am I creating sense here? Hello? Am I making sense here? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Anybody, any doubts here? Anyone? This is basic. Sometimes from PUC we will have that in our mind that we do not know this. That creates a bit of inferiority complex in us.
Sir,
Yes, Ramakrishna. Tell me, Ramakrishna.
yes, sir. Show this slide like 0.5 minus h and the term once again, sir. Just last point.
See,
0.5 minus h.
yeah. This instead of x, which is here. Okay, what is x value here? 0.5. What is x value just before 0.5? Just before 0.5. X
Oh.
just before x is equal to 0.5. What is that? It is 0.5 minus h, where h is almost equal to 0. Make sense?
Yes.
How the circus play? Got the circus in mathematics?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Very interesting. This is very interesting. But sometimes in PUC, what happens is some people go with tuitions and they would have clarified their concepts from tuitions. And tuitions also, the approach is a CETL ಬಂದಿದೆಯಾ ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ 2-3 ಸತಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. That is the mindset generally in PUC we have. We don't clarify the concepts. And if the clarity of concept is not there, you are doing all the bull work again and again, but there is no understanding. Very important in PU, understanding has to be there. We leave understanding and we create a lot of rat race, or we create pressure. Pressure is not required. Understand, and everything will come naturally. Yeah, you have to work continuously, but work with happiness. No, why should you work with pressure? Every day, whole day you work. Keep on working. Work because you are happy, not because you are in pressure. That is the main difference here. Okay, so because if you work with pressure, then only BP rises. Okay, you will have all the type of problems. But work with happiness, and happiness comes when you understand things, if you're appreciating things. Correct. So similar way, limit x tending to 0.5 plus, what is it, f of x can be written as limit h tending to 0 half, what is the value, 3/2, 3/2 minus x, is it not? So let us put it as 3/2 minus 0.5 plus h. Make sense? Make sense? Who has not understood now? How many of you have not understood? The people who, just a second, students. Some call. No, Murali sir. Hello, Murali sir. Sir, I am in a class right now, sir. I'm sorry. I'll call you at around 1:30. Is that okay, sir? Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes. Our Murli Bodla, sir. I did not know the stature of his. Okay, because sometimes whenever we get into those people's contact, no, we generally don't understand the stature what they are in. Even Kiran, even Arnab Chakravarti, even our Srinivasan, these are all high level people, students. Okay, I'm fortunate that they are my friends. That's it. Okay, it is not other than friendship capability that we have. Okay, it is not saying that I am a great institution. Apex is a big institution that I could pull these people. No, I'm not doing that at all. They are helping me out, simple and straight. Yes.
Sir, h is something like we added delta.
Exactly. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Don't get stuck into those what to say, small things, in the sense, don't get stuck into notations. Understand the concept. Instead of h, some people may use s. Understand the concepts. Okay, because when you go into your real world, then a lot of people use number of what to say, notations. Don't get stuck with that. Okay, fine. Next, what about at x is equal to 1? We have not completed this. Is this correct? F of x continues at x is equal to 1. What about this? Is it continuous or discontinuous? Continuous.
So that x is greater than 1, the function is not defined, no, sir.
Not defined, yes. So until then we will go. After that we are not worried. We will not be able to do left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. We will only be able to check left hand limit is equal to f of a, whether it is equal to f of a. That's it. What is f of 1? F of 1 is equal to 1. Let us take limit x tending to 1 minus. We use this and see whether you see whether you don't get it, is it not?
No, sir.
You get it as 1 by 2. Correct. So what is happening here? You get this value up till 1 by 2. But what is happening here? Here it is 1. It goes again back to 1 here. So it is a discontinuous here. What kind of discontinuity is this? 3 by 2 minus x. It again starts from here. And then maybe it will go like this. Fine, line by line, you see. So it may be this way, I don't know. Okay, dash lines. Chalo. So the answer for this is option 2. This kind of question has come in GATE, says student. This is a GATE problem only. This is GATE problem only. Comes for 2 marks. Okay. Next one. Like this we will do today and tomorrow. We will do practice. Okay. So let us do some more. So
Sir, could you go to the previous slide?
Yes, please.
No, so the question. Sir, like app approaching from the left side and at that point and approaching from the right, all three should say have the same value, no?
Correct. Approaching from the left side, approaching from the right side, and the value at that particular point.
Okay.
That is what is defined here. You observe, left hand limit, right hand limit must exist. If you get D and E, then gone. It's not discontinuous. It is discontinuous then only. Left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. Limit must exist. Okay. Limit must exist means if left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, only then limit exists, is it not? Then value of the limit should be equal to value of the function. Make sense? This is very, very important, students, in industry, in real world. It is very important. Continuity, limits, differentiability makes a lot of sense, especially if you consider vibrations. Okay, in number of things it is there. Okay, done. Next point.
So in the last one, the third condition, that like in that we have to take a left hand limit, right? Because there is no right hand limit doesn't exist. No? That we can't.
Here, in this case, yes. In this case, yes.
Third condition.
Yes.
So we'll take a limit extending to 1 minus 3 by 2. That 3 by 2 minus x, that will be the function, no, sir.
3 by 2 minus 0.5 minus h. Sorry, 1 minus h. 1 minus h.
1 minus, because x is 1.
Yes. 1
so that there also h is tending to 1, no, sir.
Yes. Here what is happening, let us check it out. Okay. Let us check it out. Okay. So what we will do is, yes, it is tending to. So if you say the third condition, limit x tending to 1 minus f of x is equal to limit h tending to 0. What is f of x? 3 by 2 minus 1 minus h, correct? Make sense? So what is the value you are approaching here? The value what you get is 3 by 2 minus 1, which is 0.5. Correct? Then what is f of 1? What is f of 1? F of 1 is 1. So left hand limit is not equal to the value. So limit extending to 1 minus f of x is not equal to f of a. Make sense? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Correct. So let us go for another problem.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So let us see another. Okay. Fourth one. Oh, I don't know what number. Whatever in the quiz in this book is fourth. I am writing it. Okay. This was my preparation in GATE 2007. This was from my books. This is my book, students, which I've used for my preparation. From this, I'm writing it. Okay. The function f of x is equal to minus x square when x is less than or equal to 0. 5x minus 4 when 0 is less than x is less than or equal to 1 is equal to 4x square minus 3x for 1 less than x less than or equal to 2. 3x plus 4 for x greater than 2. Discuss the continuity at x is equal to 0, 1 and 2. Simple and discuss the, it's a what you say, question which is like a theory questions. Fine, let us understand. Discuss the continuity at x is equal to 0, x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. Can we tell you, students? So first let us say a solution. Discontinuity or continuity at 0. Continuity at x is equal to 0. Let us check that. So left hand limit, what is it? Limit x tending to 0 minus f of x is actually equal to, when x is less than 0, what you should take? X square. So what you will take? Limit h tending to 0, instead of x you will write 0 minus h the whole square. Correct? Making sense, students? So what is this?
So minus.
Yeah, 0 where minus?
So it is minus x square.
Minus. It's minus. Okay, minus of this one. So what will come? What you will get? You will get it as 0 only. Is it not? Minus or plus? 0 only is answer. Correct. Now let us understand. That means it is approaching from negative sides. Okay, fine. Now let us consider right hand limit. Limit x tend to 0 plus f of x would be equal to limit h tending to 0, 5x, 5 times 0 plus h minus 4. Correct? Minus 4. What is this value coming as? It comes as minus 4. So what is happening? Left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. And what is f of 0? What is f of 0? Which is f of a. F of a is equal to f of 0. What is that? What is f of 0? F of 0, you have to go with equal to 0 here, is 0. So although left hand limit is equal to the function, right hand limit is not there. There is a jump. So discontinuous. Discontinuous at x is equal to 0. Makes sense, students?
Sir, here in left hand and right hand limit, we have taken different f of x, sir. So can we check like this, sir?
Why we have taken different type? Because it's given different, you see. When x is equal to 0, when x is less than or equal to 0, we have to take this as the function. When it is from 0 to 1, we have to take this as the function. Correct?
Got it, sir. Got it. Yes.
That is the reason we have taken like that. Now check the second side. Continuity at x is equal to 1. Check it out. This is very empowering, students. Once you know from the basics till engineering, when you know it, the amount of empowerment you get is huge. Empowerment is only by knowledge. Nahi jnanena sadrisham. Our Krishna says it, there is nothing equivalent to knowledge. I don't know which logo this is. I think IIT Bombay or IIT Kharagpur. The what to say the caption of IIT Kharagpur is na jnanena sadrisham. Okay. IIT Madras is this one. What you say? What is that called? Wait a minute. Siddhir bhavati karmaja. Siddhir bhavati karmaja. Whatever you do work, you will get its results. Simple and sweet. Results are never denied. You work hard, you will get its results. Today or tomorrow, you will get it for sure. Or you can say hard work never goes unrewarded. That is from there only. Okay. Nahi Siddhir bhavati karmaja. Done, students? Did you get at x is equal to 1? Check it out. Let us see that.
Continuous, sir.
It's continuous? Very
Yes.
good. Others.
Yes, sir, it is continuous.
Continuous. Very good. You get that now? Anybody who did not get? Okay, I'll give time. The people who have got, go to the third one. X is equal to 2, whether it's continuous or not. Ashutosh is not there, is it not? Ashutosh and our Nitin. Okay, for them they have done it a lot of times, so it's okay. Let them prepare for other things. Okay, yes. They are attending from March 1st, so they are clear with it. Okay, what about others? Sharon is there. Sharon is there. Good. Yes, Sharon. Then Grishma, yes, she's there. Okay. Lakshmi Narayana is there. Okay. Our Safa is not coming. There is our Megha. Where is Megha? Megha is not there. And our Megha, Divyamani I have to call. Okay. Divyamani is not coming. Okay. Yes. Sharon, are you appreciating second time when you got it clear now? Sharon? You are not able to speak. Said. Okay. Things get easy now. Yes. When you repeat it, the things are getting easy. Okay. First time it may seem difficult. Repeat again and again, it will become easy. Correct. Correct. Grishma, how about you?
Sir, continuous. Sir.
Continuous at x is equal to 2. Very good. Everybody got it? Who did not get? Anybody who did not get? Anybody who did not complete till now?
Me, sir.
Okay. Others, Shane, Aditya, then. Others completed? Vishal. Then. 3 people only. Please do it. Please do it fast. Okay. Don't rush. Don't rush. Do it fast in the sense, do not rush. Yes. X is equal to 1 and 2 are continuous. Very good, Grishma. Yes. Don't worry if initially you are struggling. Okay. You do not know when you will grow. There were a lot of students who were struggling initially but went on to score one of the highest marks. So don't worry about struggles.
Sir,
Huh.
when we are taking LHL and RHL, right? That time, like, see, in the number line you explained, I understood. Like, if it is LHL, if suppose they give extending to 0, if it is LHL, we will take 0 minus. So it will be when you're substituting in place of x, it will be 0 minus h, right? Now suppose same thing for 1 it is there. Now for x equal to 1 you have to find no continuity.
Then what you do is, I will tell you this one. It is, don't take 0. Limit say x tending to a instead of 0 a. Okay. F of x 0 a minus, I will say, that is equal to limit h tending to 0 f of a minus h. Makes sense?
Yes, sir.
So instead of 0 you put 1 there. Simple. Getting it? See, we have done it here. Observe here. Here instead of, it is not 0, it is 0.5 here, is it not? So instead of x over here, what did we substitute? 0.5 minus h.
Okay.
Instead of h here, x here, we said 0.5 plus h.
But h tends to 0 over there.
Exactly.
So even like now suppose now we have to find continuity at 1. So LHL will be x tending to 1 minus limit of f of x, where x is if it is 1 minus x is x minus h, correct?
Exactly.
Whatever limit they give in place of x, substitute that. But okay, tell us.
Wherever that a is there, instead of a or instead of x, you put a minus h if it is left hand.
Okay, and we are going to substitute in place of x whatever limit they've specified.
Exactly.
H will always tend to 0 only.
Exactly. H will always tend to 0 only. Yes.
Okay. That is what I did not get, sir. I was taking h equal to h tending to 1 only. That is the mistake I was making.
Exactly. H tending to 0 only every time because we are going nearby. Observe.
Correct. Understood.
Good.
Yes, understood.
My experience is it was very confusing for me in PUC. Even in engineering, I never understood. I understood this after going to gate coaching only. Until then, I did not understand this at all. And then when I went to gate coaching, I was saying these easy things. I was struggling like anything for this. Because our teachers, most of our teachers are ಅದಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಬರಲ್ವ ನಿಂಗೆ ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು they keep on what you say blaming us. So when the blame is on us, how will we learn? And I was in Canara PU, all were very intelligent at that time. There were some of my friends who used to score 100 out of 100 every time, and me, poor fellow, 50s. In the first PUC my aggregate will be around 50 55. I just I was saved from being failed. That was my condition then. In PUC, because I never went to tuitions. Okay, my parents said, what tuitions? Okay, for that tuitions. Agilade bittu ba anta heltare. That was the mindset. So no tuitions.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Huh.
Sir, could you like explain continuity at x is equal to 1? I'm not sure if I'm doing it right.
Okay, let us check it. So at x is equal to 1, let us check. See, for x less than 1, what is the thing? It is 5x minus 4.
5x minus 4.
X is equal to 1, what is it? It is again 5x minus 4. What is at x greater than 1? It is 4x square minus 3x. Correct?
Yes.
Now what happens? X is less than 1. What do you say? Limit x tending to
0 minus
1
minus
1 minus. There is easier methods for this. I will tell you later. Until you understand this method, I am not going to tell you easy methods. Okay. First, understand the concepts. Okay. Limit x tending to 1 minus. We are having 5x minus 4. Correct. So what is that? When you put that, you get it as limit h tending to 0 5 times what is x here 1 minus h. Correct. Minus 4. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
So what is the answer? 1.
Yes.
What is f of 1? F of 1, x is equal to 1. Correct. So it is 5 into 1 minus 4. That is 1. So left hand limit is equal to f of a.
Yes.
First thing. Let us check the right hand limit. Limit x tending to 1 plus. What is that we have to use? We have to use this.
4x.
4x square minus 3x. Correct. That is equal to limit h tending to 0. Instead of 4, instead of x square, you will write 1 plus h, the whole square. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Minus 3x. Oh, sorry, not 3x. Instead of 3, you will say 1 plus h. And h tends to 0, what you will get? You will get 4 minus 3, which is again equal to 1. So what is happening? Left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, which is equal to f of a.
Yes.
So continuous.
Yes, sir.
Making sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. So like this we have to go. It is very simple. It's very simple. Only thing is that familiarity has to be there. That's it. So now familiar, especially diploma people, the way I go, no? How many diplomas are there here? Raise your hands. How many diploma students are there? Deepesh, then no one else. Okay. So Deepesh is a diploma fellow, fine. So what has to happen is, this is the basic things. And because this is not understood, diploma people feel engineering is difficult. They have a bridge course. Okay. But bridge course is not taught properly. Okay. And we don't give time. Very important is we don't give time. Very simple. Okay. So I don't know what to do. Okay. Let me become Education Minister of India. Okay. I will join a political party at one time and let me see. Okay. Okay. Next one. No, education policy, new education policy is fantastic. Okay. It will create wonders. See for example. This is another question. Okay. Let us check it out. That is because a great scientist has done it. Who is that? You are Rao. Correct. You know you are Rao, is it not, students? Anybody who doesn't know you are Rao? Raise your hands. Udupi Ramachandra Rao, you don't know? He was heading ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. Okay. He was chairman of ISRO for a long time. He is from our own region, Udupi. Undivided Dakshin Kannada. 2 less than or equal to, what is that? 1 second, students. Yeah, less than or equal to x less than 4, and then x cube when x is greater than or equal to 4. Discuss the continuity at x is equal to 0, x is equal to 2, and x is equal to 4. Do it fast, students. Let us see how many of you will get that right. And that is the reason I take more time for completing gate coaching. Generally, some of them do it within 400, 500 hours. I take 700 hours for this. And sure shot you will get cleared. Okay. If you follow me continuously, see, I am doing efforts with you only. Okay, I will take more number of hours from now onwards. To understand, you don't have to prepare afterwards. Okay, in the class only the preparation is. Are you seeing that? Like this, if you prepare, you will never go wrong, is it not, students? I want to have a question of removable discontinuity. I am searching that. Yeah, I have a question. Okay. After this is finished, we'll go for that question, students. Do it fast. Yes. Then we will go with the differentiability. After differentiability, we will go with the differentiability is done. Next, what shall we go? We'll go with differentiation, different types of differentiation. Okay. Then we will go with integration. Okay, like that we will go. This time calculus I will only do. Okay, because I want to do vector calculus.
Sir, in the first one, when x equal to 0, now here LHL we cannot find, no, because they have given only x greater than 0.
Yes.
So we have to check the continuity. We have to see if RHL is equal to f of a.
Correct.
Okay.
One of the things we can say is instead of that, 1 second, no, I'm sorry. Whatever question you have asked here, now it does not have, because what happens, it does not exist. Okay, left hand limit at 0 does not exist. Correct. So since it does not exist, it is discontinuous. I'm sorry. Last time also I did that. Here at x is equal to 2 also. Beyond that,
it's discontinuous. Sir, x is equal to 2, is it discontinuous?
At x is equal to 2 here in this question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, because what is happening is when you consider x is equal to 2 here, no, sorry, x is greater than 2, it exists, I'm sorry.
Here
For
it's
any x
this,
greater than 2, it exists. So we cannot say continuous or discontinuous. Okay, it is continuous only. Yes, it is continuous. 1 and 2, it is continuous. 0, even though this is equal, it is not defined on the left hand limit, is it not? 0 minus, okay, yeah, it is defined. I'm sorry, this is proper, okay. But here in this case, okay. So when it is less than 0, observe, when it is less than 0, it is not defined, correct?
yes, sir.
So it is does not exist, so that's why it is discontinuous.
So we don't have to solve only here.
Don't have to solve only.
Yes, sir, that's what I want to ask.
Yes, you are right. I'm sorry, I was a bit sleepy. Okay. Yes. I was somehow absent-minded at that time. Okay. Yes. So first one we don't have to solve because left hand limit does not exist, because on the left hand side of 0 it is not at all defined. Function is not defined, correct?
So for x is equal to 2, is it discontinuous? I got discontinuous, I'm not sure.
At x is equal to 2, is it discontinuous? Let us check it out. No, it's continuous is what they say.
Continuous.
Sir, it's continuous, sir.
Yes, it is continuous. Check it out again.
For
And x is
F4 it
equal
is
to 4.
discontinuous.
Yes, at x is equal to 4, it is discontinuous. Very correct.
So similarly, if either one LHL or RHL is not defined, like function is not defined, then it does not exist. Limit, it's discontinuous, no?
Exactly, correct. Proper, on the spot. It has to be defined from the left hand side, right hand side, as well as at that point.
Sir, I'm getting at x is equal to 2 discontinuous. How, like, what mistake?
Let us check. Don't worry. Mistakes happens. Okay. So let us take left hand limit at x is equal to 2. Okay. So left at x is equal to 2, let us check. At x is equal to 2, let us check. What is the left hand limit? Left hand limit is limit extending to 2 minus f of x. What is that f of x? 2 minus, if you say, less than 2. Right? What is that? X square, correct? X square, right? So what is x square? 2 minus, not 2 plus, 2 minus, I'm sorry, 2 minus. What is that? When it is 2 minus x square, it becomes limit h tending to 0, 2 minus h the whole square, correct? So h tends to 0, it is 4, correct? Makes sense? Let us see at what is f of 2. What is f of 2? When 2 is put here, it is 3 into 2 minus 2, which is, sorry, 3 into, I'll write it properly, 3x minus 2 at x is equal to 2, correct? What is that? It is 3 into 2 minus 2, which is equal to 4. Now let us take the right hand limit. Right hand limit is limit extending to 2 plus. What is the thing we have to use? 3x minus 2, correct? That would be equal to limit h tending to 0, 3 into 2 plus h, correct? Minus 2. What is that answer? 3 into 2 minus 2, which is 4, correct? Makes sense? Hello? Correct? Am I audible, students?
Yes,
No?
sir, audible.
It's audible.
Done? Let us do one gate problem, okay? Which has, no, this is not a gate problem. It is somewhere a practice exercise that we will do, okay? Let us see, a gate problem I'll do after this, okay? One problem, okay? Similar to gate, okay? Similar to gate. No, it is wrong. I'm sorry. Question itself is wrong. Okay. Let us go for gate problems only and let us solve gate problems. Okay. 1 minute. I will take 2 minutes, students, till you find out the third one. If you have not got it, the person Was not got it now. Third one. Till then I will find the problem. Okay. Because the number of questions what comes is huge. Now, differentiability they have asked. So let us see whether it, just like that is there. One second.
So x at 4, is it discontinuous?
At x is equal to, yes, at x is equal to 4, it is discontinuous, is what is said. Yes, it is discontinuous, correct.
Okay.
Why it is discontinuous? Because 3 into 2, x is equal to 4, why it is discontinuous? It should be x is equal to 4, yeah, at x is equal to 4, it is discontinuous, correct. Sorry, I was saying x is equal to 2 and I was saying that. X is equal to 4, it is discontinuous, correct. Yes, this has come in GATE 2012, okay. A differentiability and continuity comes together, students, okay. But let us keep only continuity now. Differentiability we will see later, okay. So let us check this, okay. Consider a function. This has come in 2012. We are doing only with respect to continuity, okay. This is a common question, okay. F of x is equal to modulus of x. In the interval -1 less than 1 less than x and less than or equal to 1, okay. At discuss the discontinuity. I am putting this is differentiability is also there, but we are not considering differentiability. Discuss the continuity at x is equal to 0. Tell me, students. I have modified it according to our needs, okay. Yes. Tell me whether it is discontinuous at x is equal to 0. Continuous or discontinuous? Now the approach is important. You may tell that it is continuous, you may tell it is discontinuous, but I want the approach to be proper. Processes should be important. This is a wonderful question. 2013, one more question. Okay. Only one more question. Yeah. Tell me whether it's continuous or discontinuous, students here.
Sir, continuous.
Continuous. Very good. How do you say that? You have to say f of x limit, left hand limit, right? Left hand limit, when you say limit x tending to 0 minus of f of x, which is equal to limit x tending to 0 minus, what is the value of x there? It is minus of x, correct? I hope you're getting this. It's minus of x, because modulus of x, what happens? Modulus of x is when x is less than 1, it becomes positive, right? It is like this, correct? It becomes positive x, correct? I hope you get this. So 0 minus is limit h tending to 0 minus of 0 minus h, correct? And what is the value here? It becomes 1. Makes sense? Sorry, it becomes 0, correct? Similar way, let us take right hand limit. The right hand limit is limit x tending to 0 plus, this is 0 minus, I'm sorry, 0 plus f of x is equal to limit x tending to 0 plus plus of x, which is equal to limit h tending to 0, we have 0 plus h, that is equal to 0. So left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. Not enough. Is it equal to f of a? What is f of 0? F of 0 is 0. So right hand limit is equal to left hand limit is equal to right hand limit is equal to f of a. So continuous. Make sense, students? Make sense? This is the way you have to go, because modulus of x can be defined. Modulus of x can be defined as x for x greater than 0, okay, minus x for x less than 0, less than or equal to 0, correct? Or 0 for 0, okay, or is equal to 0 for x is equal to 0, we can say that, correct? Make sense? Hello? Hello, students. Please respond.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Let us solve another problem, one last problem. Later on, I'll pick much more problems for tomorrow's class. Okay. Then we will go with differentiability. Differentiability is a very, very interesting concept, students. Okay. This question is like this. It has come in GATE 2013. We are not worried about which branch it is from. It may be from E&C, it may be from aerospace, it may be from any branch. Okay. We are not worried. It has come in GATE 2013. Okay. So now, which of the following functions? Which of the following functions is continuous at x is equal to 3 is the question. Which of the following functions is continuous at x is equal to 3? Let us check it out. Okay, the functions are, function a is f of x is equal to 2 for if x is equal to 3, x minus 1 if x greater than 3, x plus 3 divided by 3 if x is less than 3. This is function A. Function B goes as f of x is equal to 4 if x is equal to 3, 8 minus x if x is not equal to 3. If x is not equal to 3. C, f of x is equal to x plus 3 if x is less than or equal to 3, x minus 4 if x is greater than 3. D, f of x is equal to 1 by x cube minus 27 if x is not equal to 3. That's it. Now, which we can directly say no? Which is the one which we can say The answer is not correct. Which one we can see?
D.
D, right? D we can straight away reject. Why? Because FFA is not defined. Correct, does not exist. Correct. So that's gone. What about this? We can check at x is equal to 3. What is at 4? At x, a bit here and there. You see? Say, we don't have to do much. Okay. That h minus, h plus and all those things, now leave it. Okay. You have understood it. Take, say, you have to take a bit less than 3. Is it not? Let us take 2.9. What is 2.9 here? 8 minus 2.9. What is that? 8 minus 2.9 is, what is it? 4.9, is it not? And what is, what do you say? What is at 2.9? Okay. At this one, it is 4, is it not? So directly you see a difference of 1, is it not?
Sir, only
Correct.
A is continuous.
So it is discontinuous. Okay. What is continuous? Only A. You can check it out. Only A is continuous. This is also discontinuous. You can see that. Try it out. Slow and steady. Now slow and steady. Don't worry about being slow now. Hey, don't worry
Sir,
about being slow now.
sir, in A, the third condition is x less than 3.
It's less than 3. I'm very sorry. My bad. X less than 3. Students, make a LinkedIn profile always. It will help you. Okay. A lot of people who have got jobs through LinkedIn, people recognize you, follow some of the people. Not now, not now, not now. But make a profile and keep. Okay. But go for job hunt afterwards, after February. Okay. After you finish your gate. The 6 months put totally forget. You see how changes, how much changes you will have in your career. Don't go in between. Okay. My suggestion is not to go for job for 6 months. Okay. Now then, if your home, what do you say, situations are different, then you can take a call. But still, if you take a call to join a job, kindly attend the classes in the morning and the evenings. Okay. That will have a great career change. Done, students?
Sir, whenever they specify x not equal to some value, that means for both LHL and RHL function is same.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Chalo, we'll stop here, students. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we will continue again. Or today evening we'll start with our what do you say, linear algebra. Okay, not start. Okay, we'll continue with our linear algebra.